Hi, it's your friendly neighborhood VTuber Suvi here again with a new tutorial. Today we are gonna dive into some VTuber tracker applications instead of doing the usual Vroid tutorials. So, what we're gonna be doing today is we'll be sending data from a tracker called 3D Pose Tracker to VSeeFace using VMC protocol, which stands for Virtual Motion Capture. And this is possible because VSeeFace just got a feature that allows it to receive VMC protocol data from other trackers. And 3D Pose Tracker, on the other hand, is a full-body camera tracker. So it allows you to capture your full-body movements using just a standard web camera. However, it is not perfect, of course, compared to virtual motion capture, but it will do the trick in some occasions. Also, it allows you to record the animation beforehand, and you can then play it back on your stream when you're sitting on your desk and don't really want to move to the other side of the room, because 3D Pose Tracker requires you to be completely in the picture, and this includes your feet as well. So, I will link all the applications down there in the description, and I will also show it on the video how to download these specific applications. So, shall we get started? So, first of all, let's go to the website linked in the description to download the 3D Pose Tracker. So once you arrive to the site, just scroll down all the way to the installations, and from here you will find the latest version, the 0.3.0 version. So just click that one, which will take you to the next page. And from here you scroll all the way down here and you can find the installation file. So just download that and extract it somewhere. Okay, so by default when you start the 3D Pose Tracker, it will look like this. And what we're going to do first is go to the configuration, then to the others tab. And from here, make sure that the use VMC protocol is clicked on. And then in the IP, you will want to use your own computer unless you are sending the data to another computer. And to the port, you can use the default port, but make sure it is the same port you specify in VSeeFace when you set the receiving end on. So by default, you could use the 39539, which is set here right now. Then just click apply and OK. And the next part is to choose the source. Now you could select from here your web camera, or you could keep it at the movie file, depending on what you are planning to take the motion from. For this test we are going to be loading a movie file, so we just keep it at this setting. And we could just click the load movie and then point it to a movie file. And once you're done with that, it will take a while to calibrate to the playing motion, and after that you should just configure VSeeFace to receive the data. Okay, so the next step is to launch up VSeeFace and configure the receiving end. So to do that, go to the settings and general settings, and then scroll all the way down until you find the VMC receiver. Now click this on, and here you need to specify the same port that you specified in 3D Pose Tracker. So if you're using the default like this, and once you got it correctly there, you will instantly see the motion coming in from the 3D Pose Tracker. Now, to combine this with VSeeFace's own tracking, you need to click this Apply VSeeFace Tracking on, and now you can then select which parts you want to track from VSeeFace and which ones you want to take from the incoming data. So here I have the face tracking enabled, as well as head and neck and fingers. So I will be able to use my blend shapes for the face, and I will be able to use leap motion for my hand tracking, like you can see. I hope this content was useful for you. If you liked it, consider subscribing down below, as well as following me on all those social medias. If you have any questions, you can also join my Discord, it's somewhere there in the description. And I also stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays, so you can just pop into my stream and ask the questions as well. Anyway guys, see you next time, bye bye!